right. Welcome to Lunch Break, everybody. I'm Meredith, and I'm here with Pastor Jay.
Hey, it's been a while.
It has been a while. It's been extremely busy here at church. I mean, in life in general,
yes.
but in church. Because 2 weeks ago, I was at camp.
Yep.
And you were busy that week as well.
It was crazy.
And then
because it was the week before
VBS, which was last week. And so that
goodness.
was crazy.
Oh, man. But super good,
so
though.
Fun.
Super good. It was really...
Yeah.
Well, you even made like a little video reel thing, like VBS, because they call it VBS Hangover, which
it's
is
a
legit.
real thing.
It is real.
It's a real thing.
I felt it this morning. I didn't want to get out of bed. Like this whole week, I haven't wanted to get out of bed because I'm just tired.
You need time to recover.
You do. It's crazy.
So go on our social media, go to Facebook or Instagram, and look on there. I made a funny little reel or stories. You can find it in both places. And
what's the difference? So Reels is Facebook, right? And
I'm
Stories
learning.
is Instagram.
Why are you asking me these questions?
Well, because you're younger and more hip than me.
Oh, not by much, Jay. I had a birthday last week, not by much. So
35, right?
Yeah, sure.
23.
No, 23.
23. That's our 32. Like I don't remember. No. Yeah, if you were with us, we celebrated Meredith's birthday.
With balloons,
it was a
which
VBS.
was wonderful.
I know it was. The kids. My daughter Elizabeth got to walk out.
She did. That may have been the highlight of my day.
She was so excited to bring balloons to Miss Meredith, and so all the kids sang happy birthday.
It was a great birthday.
It was.
But anyway, go on there and check out about VBS Hangover because it's a real thing, and our volunteers, as it was wonderful, and it's almost as like, it's this how wonderful it is to how
big the hangover is,
how tired you are after. So there's a correlation there. So we tired, Jay. We tired.
I can see that.
But it's a good tired.
Yeah, it is good.
It's a good tired.
Like it's satisfaction.
So, it is.
So so now the VBS is over.
Right.
Now what?
So much. First of all, I have to say it because what if it's a first-time viewer? I have to say it. Go to the app.
Oh, yes,
we have an app.
The app. We have the app.
And
I miss those days. Remember when we used to do that all the time?
I know.
You probably don't miss those. Yeah, so you probably don't miss those
at all. No, it's okay. It's okay.
All right.
So much going on. First of all, today's July 4th. Do you like my shirt here?
I see that.
Stars and Stripes.
Yeah, I am not.
Ooh, representing.
I am not patriotic at all. I have blue. But no. Kinda. Well, blue jeans, and I've got, but I have no red.
That's true. You don't, and you have green socks, and that's not patriotic.
But I was trying to coordinate.
But Sunday,
anyway, yes.
we'll be celebrating.
Sunday, we are going to We're going to talk about freedom. We're talking about what true freedom is. We're going to talk about counterfeit freedom, and we're using the story of the prodigal son, which I know is familiar to so many people, and so that's that double-edged sword. Whenever you have a familiar story, a passage you've read before, you've preached on before, it's one of those like, oh, well, maybe, okay, what else? What's new that I can learn from this? But we're going to look at it from a slightly different angle, and I think it's going to be really cool. So that's this Sunday. We're going to celebrate just our Independence Day. We're going to have a moment of silence for that. We just had prayer gathering to pray for our men and women in armed forces, pray for our country. So it's just kind of that season.
Absolutely.
So it's good though.
Yeah.
So
and this Sunday we have a guest.
Yes, we do.
Tell us about the guest we have.
So you've seen her around before, Mandy Cook from Bread. She's going to come and give us an update, and it's going to be amazing because God has just blown the doors off that ministry. Absolutely. I remember the first time we talked with Mandy, or maybe I know the first time I talked with Mandy, there was nothing. Nothing existed. It was just a dream.
Right.
We want to do this bread coffee house thing. She had been down at Oxford, down south, and was moving up here to Kennesaw. Didn't know if it was going to get up off the ground. Didn't know how any of that was going to work. And I just can't wait for you to hear some of the stories and to celebrate.
Absolutely. I'm so glad we got to be a part of this.
Yes.
From the beginning, we've been a part of it.
Yeah. And it's so good, so cool.
That. Yes.
And so it's just really neat to watch God move like that because He's doing it all over the place.
Absolutely.
He's showing up. He's showing up in our church and through other churches, and it's just.
So I have something to add to that. We are also going to make the announcement about the
Oh,
Must
yes.
Ministries summer
Yes.
lunch program that we ask people to donate to. So because if you're watching here, you're going to get a little sneak peek. You're going to know this before anybody
Yep.
else.
Yep.
Okay. So what was our goal, Jay? What were we trying to raise for the Must Ministries lunch?
So we were
program?
shooting for $5,000, which we thought was a huge stretch goal because the time of year, it's summer, it's vacation time. Everybody and their sister has seemingly been out of town
Yes.
all over the globe
Yes.
doing crazy things. And so we really, I mean, I remember when we interviewed Kevin, it was Kevin, right?
Kevin
Here
House, yep.
on lunch break. And it was that, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Right.
How'd we do?
You ready for the total?
I
Here
am.
we go. The people of Northwest.
Yeah.
Okay, it's our Northwest family.
Yeah.
Gave $7,887.19.
That's incredible.
I know.
That's-
Do we have like a cheering, like hand
We need that
clapping,
confetti.
background
Like some
noise?
sort of like maybe we can cut that, splice that in like an applause reel,
Right,
or like
that's right.
a
But I
laugh
mean,
track.
Yeah.
I need that for Sunday. I need a
Oh,
laugh
my
track. Maybe
gosh.
maybe I can get the tech guys
Okay.
to do a laugh track because
Okay.
sometimes when I say things that I think are funny,
Uh-huh.
it's like crickets chirping,
Yeah.
and I'm like, hey, that was like so.
Especially first service because they're still waking up.
They're still waking up. But
Maybe we can put
man,
Jackson on that when he interns next
There you
year.
go.
We can put
I
him
like
on
that.
that. But anyway,
$7,800?
almost $8,000.
That's incredible.
I know.
That
Thanks,
is just
guys.
yeah. Thank you so much. That's well, and I know they've already packed the meals and
Yeah.
shipped them off. It's just it took about 45 minutes, I think,
Right.
for them to pack all of those meals because they had so many people, so many volunteers.
Well, the sixth graders, the rising sixth graders
That's
at
right.
VBS, their class helped, and they packed 100 of those meals.
wow, that's
So,
so cool.
yeah,
man,
it
that's
is.
so it's just incredible. Well, and you know, one of our Sunday school classes is doing more above and beyond, packing more meals. I mean, it's
Right.
just
So I'm so glad we got to be a part of that
yeah.
too.
Well, talking about God showing up.
That's right.
I mean, that's just you using you and your generosity to change people's lives, to
That's
feed
right.
kids who may not eat. Like, I mean,
That's
just how cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
So awesome.
Absolutely. So we'll show some photos of that on Sunday of people
Nice.
packing meals, and we'll make a big deal. But you heard it here first. Heard it here first. Lunch break.
So it's going to be like a celebration Sunday.
Absolutely.
I
Absolutely.
like it. I love it.
For our country, for the things we're doing in our
Yeah.
community, for things God's doing in our community. It's fantastic.
so cool.
And then the week after that, you're out of town, right?
I am.
So what do you have in store for us while you're gone?
So, well, we are bringing in a guest preacher. His name's Ken Kington. And he is phenomenal.
Okay.
He's a Christian comedian, actually. So he does that for a living, but he also preaches. He was a preacher here in, I can't remember the name of the church, but it's in Cobb County for quite a few years. And then he went on the road and he speaks at camps and conferences and schools. I think he was at Cornerstone
He's been at
School.
Cornerstone before.
But he's primarily a Christian comedian, does a lot with men's ministries around the country. And so he's going to come in and speak for us, or speak for me. He's going to do an amazing job. He's going to be talking about hope and just joy and encouragement. And it's just going to be this really exciting Sunday, just filled again with joy and encouragement.
All right.
Like, and we kind of need that. You know,
Absolutely.
it's middle of July. School's getting ready to start back up again. So by that Sunday, the 14th,
Right.
it'll be like 2 weeks till school starts.
And all the election stuff that's starting up again, and we need some
man.
hope. So
Oh, man.
yeah,
Yes, we do. We need some encouragement. We need kind of a shot in the arm. And so
Yes.
Ken's going to bring that. And I'm just excited for that. It's nice to be able to just kind of, for me to take that week and let Ken step in and know that it's going to be amazing. He's going to knock it out of the park.
yeah, I'm excited for it. That'll
It's
be
going
great.
to be super good.
Okay, great. And then we're jumping back into Sermon on the Mount, right?
That's right.
Okay.
Matthew chapter 6. We'll pick it up on July 21st. And it's,
Okay,
we're back into it.
great. All
It's going to
right.
be super cool.
So July also has some other things going on in it.
Yeah.
Towards the end of for the entire month of July, we are collecting supplies for McCall. So that's
Yes.
school supplies for McCall. Bring in your school supplies. Go on the app. All the list of everything that you need is there. So they've got it very specific of the things that they want to be able to give to the students at McCall Primary School. So go on there and check that out. And then the bash is at the end of the month, so you can go on the app and get information about that as well. We need your help for that to volunteer. We're doing it differently this year, though.
I was going to say, it is going to be, it's always been amazing.
Yes,
it's always been
always.
so good, but I'm excited. I'm more excited for this one than I was for the last couple because
I know why.
it's in the evening.
It's in the
And so
evening.
it's gonna,
Yes.
just because if you've been to the bash, it is not cool.
It's not.
It is not. I mean, it's the end of July.
Yeah,
and it
which
was-
is when we have to do it
Right.
because it's back to school
School.
supplies and
And-
clothes and things.
And so
But-
it's always been awesome, but to do an evening one,
Yes,
my
it's gonna be great.
my like core temperature is grateful already in
Absolutely.
advance
Absolutely.
because it'll just be nice. It'll be nice out because summers in Georgia in the evenings are nice.
Yes.
and so it's gonna be fantastic. What's the
Absolutely.
date on that again? Do you remember?
That's a good question. You have to go on
28th?
the app to find out.
Oh, that's right. Okay, it's at the end.
It
So
is.
it's
The 26th maybe?
26th.
Sorry, I don't have the
I don't know.
calendar in my brain, but it's on the app. Yeah, 26th. Okay.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
26th.
The app would tell you. So
Absolutely.
go to the
That's
app.
where you find everything
I know.
that you need.
It's exciting.
Is on the app.
And so
yeah.
we'll need volunteers for help. It's
Absolutely.
gonna be good.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
it's a great event.
it is. It really
and then
is.
What else? What else is coming up? We've got a fall festival kickoff. Well, it's not a fall festival exactly.
It's a back to school kickoff thing.
Yes.
That's in August though. We can talk about that later.
Okay,
we
but that's
got-
coming up too.
Yeah,
Later
what else do-
on.
what else do we
The
have?
ARC trip.
Yes.
So we have a fantastic couple in our church that has organized a family trip to the Creation Museum and the Ark in Kentucky, right? It's Kentucky.
Yes, Kentucky.
The information about that is on the app as well. It's in September. So, but they need to know now who might be interested so they can get everything booked.
Yep.
Anyway, it's a fantastic trip. They've got everything planned. A whole itinerary is up on the app. So upcoming
Hotels
events.
figured out, all
Yes.
the things.
Yes,
and
transportation, everything.
so I've been to the Ark. Amazing. Mm-hmm. Just amazing. I've never done the Creation
I
Museum.
haven't either.
So I've my kids have. So my two oldest have been to the Ark and the Creation Museum,
Mm-hmm.
and they said the Creation Museum is just out of this world.
Yeah.
Amazing,
Yeah.
super good. So it's going to be an awesome trip. It's going to be
It
really
is.
really cool.
So more information about that.
on the
on the
app.
app. Surprise,
On the app.
surprise.
I know.
So-
But are we surprised though?
I know.
We
That's
shouldn't
true.
be.
That's true.
Like that should be like our first, like right there on the main home
Right,
screen should be
right.
the church
Oh,
app.
I need to find something. I don't remember something. Where do I look? I look at the app.
Hey, what's the date for that? You know what? I check the app.
Yes.
Sunday morning. I need to look at the notes. Where should I go for that?
To the app.
I know, right?
I
It's
want to
amazing.
give to the back to school bash, to the supplies, because I don't have time to go shopping for school supplies, but I want to contribute. How do I do that? On the app.
The app. So
Yeah. It's almost the answer for everything. It's almost the answer for any
can I tell
question
my
you might have.
yeah? I'll tell my kids I can do that on a school test. The church app.
No,
Can I-
no. Any question you might have here at Northwest, Jay. Here
gotcha.
at
Okay.
Northwest.
I'm with you.
It's either the app or Jesus. It's probably the answer.
That's probably the answer. That's
I
fair.
think so.
That's fair. I think it's good.
Oh, okay. Well, we may need to wrap it
I know. That's. I think
We're
we've kind
going
of
a
like
little
reached
off
our
the rails.
peak.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But this week, it's going to be a
gonna be
great
amazing.
Sunday.
It
And
is.
oh, really quick, can you let us know about who's leading worship?
Yes. So this most recent Sunday was Ezra's last Sunday with us. He did an amazing job, and we're going to miss him for sure.
Mm-hmm.
For the month of July, we have new guy. His name's Brian,
Mm-hmm.
Brian Evans, and he is going to do a phenomenal job.
Yeah.
He helps lead worship at Crosspoint City Church sometimes up
Yep.
in Cartersville.
Yeah.
And so he's graciously agreed to come in for the month of July for those 4 Sundays and lead while we continue to do the search. And we're moving forward in that search process.
Yes, we are.
We've got a couple of really solid candidates that we're looking at, trying to schedule some of those, like, hey, let's have those meet and greet conversations, which is hard because everybody's traveling, right?
Right.
But as we have details, as we have updates, we will share them with you here at lunch break. We'll share them on
It's the
Sunday.
best place to do it's here, you know,
Absolutely, 100%. And so we'll keep you posted on all that. And we know that God's already moving. He's already found the person. He already knows who's going to step into that role. And so we're just looking forward to it.
All right. Sounds good.
It's going to be great.
All right. Thanks for being here today.
Yeah,
And
thanks.
thanks for watching. Happy 4th of July. We'll see
Yay.
you Sunday.